Good morning, everybody. Crypto String here. This morning, we're going to talk about our favourite project, Cardano, ADA. Obviously, having a wonderful year, which we, all us big Cardano fans knew it would be as soon as we had the smart contracts imminently. Now, September the 12th is the date when the smart contracts be fully implemented. Charles Hoskinson done another video, a brief update yesterday, saying everything's on schedule. So I've done this video on the 27th of February when it was $1.45. It actually gone up 37% that day alone. Now, it was ranked number 3 at that time with a market cap of 45 billion. Now, I've done a video where there's been a lot of price predictions from everyone. Now, I just wanted to clarify what I thought. Now, I put $6 was what I believed we could get in 2021. As we're getting close to the smart contracts and the pumps we've had lately, I believe we could go above that. Now, it's not financial advice. I have seen, as I say, some crazy price predictions. Everything's possible in crypto, but I do not believe we're going to get a $50, $100 Cardano in the next 6 months. I really don't. Obviously, it'd be fantastic if it did, but I don't believe we'll get that. So I say this video is 27th of February. I stated $6. Now, look at the charts today. Just over 2 trillion market cap. And Cardano's ranked number 3, $2.62. Obviously, last week we had $2.97, which is absolutely fantastic. But the market cap now is roughly, it's not far off double what it was back in February. But you look at Ethereum's market cap, 364 billion. Now, as we've stated many times, Ethereum 2.0, we don't know when it's coming out, but obviously when it does, it could be fantastic. But in the meantime, until it does, because of Ethereum's gas fees, I strongly believe the likes of Cardano, Polkadot. You can see here Polkadot number 9 now with a market cap of 24.5 billion, but Solana making huge waves, absolutely massive, now in the top 10 with a market cap approaching 24 billion and at $83 each. Solana, another one I wish I'd got involved with. Perhaps I took my Cardano glasses off, but Solana is again a wonderful project. You can see there the ones with huge potential for these smart contracts. Also, obviously, Binance as well with their smart chain. You have now 4 incredible projects in the top 10 competing with Ethereum. Now, Ethereum really does need to step up. I personally believe, I've stated this before, that Cardano will overtake Ethereum. Hopefully, within the next 6 months, 8 months, I do believe that. I really do believe. As we go into next year, I'm hoping we're going to smash through $10 Cardano. Obviously, there is people talk about the bear market. Will we have a bear market like before? The brutalness of 2018 when it just crashed up 90%. I don't know. I think with Cardano and the partnerships and everything being built on Cardano, I'm hoping we don't. Who knows? That's the thing. No one really knows. But as I say, I'm still hopeful we'll get a $6 Cardano this year. I really do believe that. I think September 12th comes up and just after as well. So many people said it'd be a massive dump after September the 12th. I'm not so sure. I think if we get massive partnership announcements, people jumping across to Cardano, I believe it will still keep going up in price. But again, that's not financial advice. So you can see that now ranked number 3 was actually fantastic. But as you can see, even if it doubled its price now, it would only be about 164 billion, still well off Ethereum. So it all depends how many do cross over from Ethereum and new projects are built on Cardano. We showed a picture before where we said, go back a year, everything was built on Ethereum. And then over time, Binance Smart Chain is really taken over as Polkadot, Avalanche, Solana. Many projects now will go away from Ethereum because of the cost and the fact that Solana, Polkadot, Cardano are 3rd generation crypto. Now, I've spoken about this many times. Charles Hoskinson does regular videos. You can see there a brief update, as we stated, scams and misinformation about Cardano. He just does a video, Saturday Night Thoughts. Now, you can see he's been working really hard. He looks really tired and exhausted. He said that basically he's going to have a 2-week holiday soon, which obviously very much deserved. You can see he really is pushing himself. They've got so much going on within the IOHK. But also what I liked here, we had mentioned this before, the giveaway scams. Pretty much every day on YouTube, someone's got a fake video using Charles and saying we're giving away Cardano. Send it to this address, we'll give you double back. Absolute scam. Unfortunately, so many people fall for it. That's why they do it. They have a website that looks genuine. For instance, the next one will probably be, due to smart contracts launch to celebrate, we're going to give away some Cardano. As he states many times, they do not give away Cardano to anyone. They don't do burns or anything like that. That's the difference to Cardano. Takes it to the next level from something like XLM, which insists on burning tokens, just to increase the price. That's why I state Cardano to me is like the top level crypto. It's obviously a 3rd generation, but it's a high level crypto. Very professional, very dedicated. But obviously, we've all been waiting for these smart contracts. We've been waiting a long time, as we know. I personally believe this is the absolute game changer. and it's closing soon. Basically, the Plutus platform that will host them will be integrated into the mainnet. So in that sense, there are many changes and features to be launched on the network. It's obviously constantly evolving. And as Charles Hoskinson stated, he's been updating the community constantly on the progress made, and that's what I like about it. I'll say the last video, he says everything's on course. So again, we've got nothing to sort of concern ourselves about the smart contracts. Everything seems to be coming together. Now, I found this really good website, actually cardanojournal.com, and it gives basically congregates all the news stories from all the different crypto sites into one. So if there's any Cardano news is on here. So it's really good. I'll put the link below in case you want to read it. But you can see there the constant news. Pretty much every day there's a website with the news. Crypto Slate, fantastic news site. Cardano Foundation signs on to coin firms to comply with FATF forms. The Cardano founder responds to criticism regarding coin firms partnership. They seem to monitor all the new sites to bring it on here. Now this was one that I saw near. Cardano's launched its first sidechain. Now on heraldsheets.com, Cardano launched its first sidechain as partner with DC Spark, a top DLT solutions firm, to create its first sidechain. It was built on a wrapped ADA. Now that's a new thing, a wrapped ADA, WADA. That's Cardano becomes EVM compatible. This is really interesting. In fact, they talk about stable coins now. We've got a wrapped Cardano, just constantly developing. Now, I think, Cardano Foundation states here, it's officially announced an agreement with coin firm to deploy the latter's modern AML functionality to make sure that Cardano won't in any way violate any financial regulatory policies. That's obviously fantastic. It does seem to be a huge clamp down on crypto. So again, that's really good that they're doing that. They're constantly developing. That's what I love about it. I really do. Now, this was a new story that came out in May, and this news was massive at the time. I thought it was absolutely huge, bringing ERC20 to Cardano. And what they're building is an ERC20 converter. So any project built on Ethereum could easily transfer to Cardano. Now, why wouldn't you? Ethereum's a second generation, Cardano's a third generation, and it's a lot cheaper. You've got no gas fees, hardly, compared to that. Now, I just think it's absolutely huge. Now, this news article on IOHK.io was from Francisco Landino. He's the project manager. Now, he's just literally shared an update where the converter, basically, next week, it'll be on the testnet, which is absolutely huge. Now, I believe once this is fully operational, as I said before, I think many projects will transfer. I really do believe that. So, as I say, this was announced in May, and it will allow users to bring Ethereum-based tokens to the largest proof-of-stake blockchain. So according to Francisco Landino, the new tool is designed for both end users and token issuers. And he also added that any sort of ERC20 token could be issued on Cardano as a native token. And I say, remember back in March when Charles sort of said over that 100 companies were in the process of switching from Ethereum to its rival. Now that was back in March. Now, as it actually develops and actually gets launched, you can imagine it'll sort of be a wave effect where you'll get hopefully some really big projects will transfer, and the others will see, well, what's the point? Why do we stay with Ethereum? It's cheaper on Cardano. So I think that's where some people get really carried away with the price prediction and how much it's going to evolve. I've seen news articles where some top traders said once Cardano reaches $5, you'll get the FOMO, where huge investors and hedge funds, etc., will jump on Cardano because they'll see the potential that we are now third generation. Again, this is why I'm really bullish still on Cardano. I've been bullish now for a couple of years. I said before, my first ever video was about Cardano, and I know I've mentioned it many times. I've done videos when it was like 3 cents, 10 cents, and I've said it's, in my personal opinion, it's ridiculously low. Here we are now, last week it needed to touch $3. I still think, it's just my personal opinion, the price at the moment is still low where it would be over the next couple of years. Certainly 10 years' time, I could easily see a $100 Cardano. I really could see that, because I think this really is got so many parts to the project. The other bit that I've touched on before, just quickly go over it again, was Nervos. Now, I spoke about Nervos CKB many times. It's a real favourite project of mine in my top 10 holdings. And the fact it's like Nervos was the partnership to build the first cross-chain bridge with Cardano. I know this was news back in June, but to me, this was one of the best news with Cardano over the last couple of months, because it's two projects that are real favourites of mine, and they're doing a bridge together. So that was absolutely fantastic. Now, as always, we show the roadmap on Cardano. They haven't updated it for a while, but you can see there where we're at with all the different parts, okay? Now, you can see there the Plutus is basically the purpose-built development, as we say, and that will host them to integrate into the mainnet. So that's the part where we want it all to come together in the smart contracts. And it states there, during the goguen era, Plutus will set the stage for smart contracts that are capable of modelling enterprise-level business and finance scenarios. Not only that, but Plutus and Haskell enable the use of the same code base, both and off-chain. So, as I say, You know, we've had a little bit of a drop with Cardano since its all-time high the other day or last week. So I still think $2.62 is crazy low. This is my personal opinion. It's not financial advice. Do your own research. I'm still super bullish on Cardano. I think we're going to close the gap on Ethereum a lot. I really do believe that. Once the smart contracts are issued, projects jump across, that market cap will go up a lot, and I think we'll close the gap quite quickly, a lot quicker than people think. I do appreciate Ethereum has a lot of huge investors, massive community, many people staking Ethereum, etc. But it's just my personal opinion. I've always believed in Cardano. Now in number 3 is absolutely fantastic. So let's see how it goes. Obviously, I'll be keeping a very close eye. We talk about many projects being built on Cardano, don't we? And Cardano dexes all the time. The early adopters, I think, have a huge potential in this market. So thanks very much for listening. Anyone need help? Email me, info@cryptostrain.com. Always great to hear from you. All social media links below. Thanks very much. Have a wonderful day. Cheers now. Bye.